Okay, guys, it's October and Halloween is about to happen in just a week's time. However, Lake of the Pines has been celebrating Halloween for the month of October. We already had our pumpkin splash, which is a blast. It's where the pumpkins are put on the outside of the pool. The kids pay a small fee for their pumpkin. They come in, they sit on the edge of the pool, and then as soon as the whistle's blown, and we've thrown the pumpkins into the pool, the kids dive in and go after their favorite pumpkin. Most people might not know, but pumpkins do float because they're hollow inside. And after the kids swim in with their pumpkin, they get out of the water, and there are different stations for the kids to decorate their pumpkins. Ears, noses, tattoos, all kinds of little extras that you can decorate a pumpkin with. Well, that's for the kids, and there's been some scary movie nights too, where they can get together and watch some movies. But besides Oktoberfest and the pumpkin splash, we have an adult party on the 25th. That is the sellout party at the clubhouse, where all the adults get to act like kids again and get dressed up in their costumes and have a blast dancing and eating and being in costume and figuring out who everybody is, because sometimes you can't tell. But what's happening soon is that this Friday night, and today's Thursday while we film this Friday night, I believe it is the 24th of October, is the scary zombie ride. And what does that mean? It means you get on your golf cart, you drive around the golf course, and zombies appear. Sometimes they might grab you while you're in your golf cart. They'll appear from the homes that line the golf course. And I'm taking my grandson to that. He's 4, and I'm a little concerned it might be too scary for him, but it is a lot of fun. And it is free. It's the zombie ride at Lake of the Pines this Friday night, October 24th. On the 25th, we have the adult Halloween party. And then on the 26th, it's Sunday. Now I'm holding this paper in front of me because there's so many activities. I want to make sure that I remember them all. Now, the infamous Witches Ride is happening on Sunday, the 26th. Last time I was participating in the Witches Ride, there were 85 decorated golf carts with witches and warlocks in those carts, driving around the golf course and cheering people along the golf course in the dark. Well, it starts around 5 o'clock. It does eventually get dark. It is such a fun event. So if you're not going to decorate your golf cart and you don't want to be a witch or a warlock, then please consider going to the golf course. And along the path of the golf course, which is 5.5 miles long, mind you. So it's a good ride, and definitely lots of people to look at and enjoy what they're doing. There's candy thrown from the witches to the kids. Sometimes the kids are already in their Halloween costumes, waving at the witches as they go by. Now, on the real Halloween day, which is the 31st, which happens to be a Friday this year, we have, of course, kids going around trick-or-treating. We don't have any street lights, so they do need to be supervised by their parents because it's dark in our neighborhood. I have a long driveway, and no one walks down my driveway during Halloween. It's just too dark for them, even with my lights on. But there are some streets at Lake of the Pines that are in the flat area that are on, driveways that are easily accessible to the front door, and they are on the south side of the lake. And those particular areas do get a lot of trick-or-treaters. In fact, the Fire Bells, the ladies' organization that I belong to, we actually have contributed, I think it was $600, to help out those homes that are frequented a lot on Halloween. And so those 2 streets in particular where the kids of our community are trick-or-treating really get hit pretty hard for large amounts of candy being needed. And that's where some of the organizations at Lake of the Pines, and not only the Fire Bells, are chipping in to help those particular homes with the cost of candy. Now that's really a true community when everybody is contributing for the fun of the kids and contributing to the homeowners who are being asked to spend quite a bit of money on candy for the kids in the community. Lake of the Pines is a safe place to go trick-or-treating, and if you do not want to go trick-or-treating on Friday the 31st, the community of Grass Valley and the community of Auburn have trick-or-treating around the city areas, and all of the shops are open, and they also do trick-or-treating with the kids who walk around downtown Auburn or walk around Mill Street in Grass Valley. So there's so much to do in the month of October at Lake of the Pines. That's a little quick review of what's happening in Lake of the Pines for Halloween in 2025. And I'll tell you what, guys, when November 1st comes, we're going to be able to catch our breath. This is CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone, right here at Lake of the Pines between Auburn and Grass Valley in the Sierra Foothills. If you'd like any information about living in the Sierra Foothills or about Lake of the Pines in particular, just give me a call at 530-906-4715. And thank you for going to Lake of the Pines Living Facebook or Christine Jenkins YouTube. Have a safe Halloween and have a lot of fun.